We want to check in on the power situation, electricity. On the phone right now is Con Ed spokesperson Alfonso Quiroz. Mr. Quiroz, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Michael and Darlene.
What's the situation right now?
Well, right now it looks like the system is holding up. We have about 150 customers out in Brooklyn and about 260 out in the borough of Queens. This type of storm will hit us in two ways, really. It really hits our overhead lines because what happens is that the snow and the ice will really bear down on branches, which can snap and hit into our overhead lines. But it also really has an effect on our underground system, which is really in Manhattan, as opposed to the overhead in Staten Island and parts of the Bronx and Westchester. But in Manhattan is the underground system. And what happens there oftentimes is that road salt can mix with melting snow and ice, and it could really damage some underground electrical wiring, which could lead to customers being out. And what we're advising people that if they have any kind of power problems is to call us immediately at 1-800-75-CON ED.
And do you find that as time goes by, because very often, I mean, the snow is heavy now and trees may withstand it now, but isn't it the case where over the course of a couple of days it really starts to weigh down, and that's where you have some problems with the overhead power lines?
Absolutely. I mean, while the system is holding up at this point, we are expecting outages to occur. So we've augmented our staffing levels. We've asked some of our crews that were on during the day if they could stay a couple hours longer so that we are able to respond to these outages as they occur throughout the day.
And for people, and I know I live in Westchester County and I've seen people do this, you don't want people saying, okay, I'll shake this tree and knock some of the snow off so it's not on that power line. This is a job for professionals. You have to be careful.
That's right. I mean, we throughout the year we do a tree trimming program that we really sort of go throughout our system and making sure that we're trimming trees along our electrical wires. But one of the things that I think that we can't stress enough is that if you're in an area where there is a downed electrical wire, people should really not go anywhere near them. You want to treat all down wires as if they are alive, and you don't want to attempt to move them or touch them with any kind of object.
All right, Alfonso Quiroz, thank you so much for joining us, and stay safe this morning, and to all your employees as well.
Thank you.
All right.